Hi, I'm Miralee Ferrell. I'm the publisher and owner of Brook Inc. This year we're celebrating 5 years that Brook Inc. has been in business. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this company, about my authors, just about everything that has to do with writing and publishing in general. It's something that I truly am passionate about and love. But before I jump into anything about the celebration or about our authors or our books, I'd like to just share a little bit about my background and where I'm coming from and what brought me into this journey in the first place. Originally, back in 2005, I had absolutely no thought of ever writing a book, much less becoming a publisher or an editor. It's something that never even crossed my mind. I was a prolific reader, and I did well in high school and college English, but that's where it ended. I didn't plan to take it anything beyond that. So in 2005, we had a guest speaker that I'd heard a number of times and truly trusted that visited our church. And at the end of the service, he had a call for prayer. I don't remember exactly what led me to go forward or go up for prayer. It was nothing that was big. But as he was going from person to person and praying with various people that were up front, he stopped at me. And after praying for a little bit, he said, I sense that the Lord is saying that you need to be writing. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's poems or short stories or fiction or nonfiction or something else. I don't know. I just sense strongly that the Lord is saying He wants you to be writing and it needs to be published. Does that witness at all with your spirit? And I said, well, I've had a number of people over the years that have talked to me about the possibility of writing, that maybe I need to be writing down some of the experiences we've had, both relationally and spiritually, financially, provision, different things that the Lord has done in our lives and in our marriage. But I've never done anything with it. And he said, well, pray about it and see where the Lord leads. So I did. Over the next few weeks, I prayed and sought counsel, and then I decided to be obedient and just start to write. I ended up at a one-day writers conference. I don't even remember how. I didn't know before I started this journey that there was such a thing. Someone must have mentioned it to me. And I learned a little bit and learned that it would be good to start by writing articles. So I wrote 3 or 4 that were all based on true life experiences, either in my life or a family member's, and submitted it to magazines, not having any clue what might or might not happen or what usually does happen. 3 or 4 of them were picked up rather quickly over probably a 2-month time period. And then I went to another conference, a summer conference. And during that conference, I learned a little bit more. And I had started writing another piece by this time based upon a true event in our lives, where we had a young woman at the age of 18 come to us and tell us that she thought that she was my husband's daughter, conceived before he and I ever met and before he became a Christian. And she's still in our lives. She's still very much a part of our family, she and her children. And that incident led to writing the book, The Other Daughter, which is still in print today. So fast forward 24 books later, and the Lord doing many, many, many things during that time. He put an agent right in front of me and caused her to see me and want to partner with me. Contract after contract with a variety of different publishers led me to my most recent one with David C. Cook, and I have 7 books with them. And then came the journey with Brook Inc. When Cook closed their fiction door, I ended up moving on and starting Brook Inc. We today have, I believe, 32 authors that are active authors with us. We have 58 books out right now to date, and this is being filmed in January of 2019. We have 12 books more contracted for this year. We have, I believe, 9 already contracted for 2020. What the company really means to me is helping authors I had so much help, so many blessings, so many times that the Lord sent someone that taught me, that showed me the way, that gave me an opportunity, that mentioned my name to someone. Kim Vogel Sawyer mentioned my name to Summerside Press as someone that they might want to check with for their new Love Finds You series that kicked off. I ended up having 4 books released with that company, and one of them is going to be made into a movie here very soon, sometime this year. Love Finds You in Bridal Veil, Oregon. So there's been so many blessings that I want to bless others. I want to be able to help authors that are either struggling with their very first book, that they've never had a book release yet, or they're wanting to go with a completely different genre than they've been with before, and maybe their current publisher just isn't real excited about doing that. They want them to stay within a certain genre just for author branding, and so they come to us. We've had a lot of success stories. We've had a number of award-winning authors. We've had several that have finaled in awards. It's been so exciting to go to writers' conferences and be able to meet some of my authors and interact with them one-on-one. I've personally met, I would say, probably 70%, 80% of our authors, possibly even more. A fairly high number that I've been able to personally meet and interact with, and sit at an awards banquet with several of them that have finaled, and some have gone on to want to win, some have not. But we're just so proud of all of our authors. It's been such a blessing through this entire journey to be able to partner with hopeful authors and people that want to have a chance at writing. So we are beyond blessed. We hope you'll join us in our celebration this year of 5 years in business, and be sure, if you don't already, subscribe to our newsletter, that you go to Mountain Brook Inc, I-N-K, mountainbrookinc.com, and sign up for our newsletter so you can follow what's going on here in this business and catch every single book that comes up. Thank you for joining me, and have a blessed day.